I've been told that I need to get more personal with my audience, so here's my attempt. I'm going to talk about something that I always struggle with, that always hurts my feelings, is the fact that people really don't care about live music anymore. People will go to see a Justin Bieber show or a Miley Cyrus show, right? You know, they'll make $1 million in a concert, and people aren't there to see the music. They're there to see the whole show. They're there to see the crassness, the spectacle of these, little babies dancing around in their underwear on stage. And it's really kind of insulting to someone who, really genuinely cares about making music. Even when I have like an artist, when I'm doing a show with someone like Yosho, it's a struggle to get people to come to a show, even for an artist of that caliber. I've performed with Robin Nolan, Yosho, Stefan, Dennis Chang, Oli Soikel, Bjorn Thordsson, Greta Salome. And it doesn't matter how good these shows are, it's really hard to get people out. Even though I know when people listen, they're going to be mesmerized throughout the entire show because the music is so incredible. It's something they've never heard about, and they're going to remember the show for the rest of their lives fondly. It doesn't matter. It's just easier for people to, go out and spend, $12 to go see a movie. So getting people to come to live shows is nearly impossible. One of the things that I think I'm doing now, or realizing now, is people are still listening to music, but the venue has changed. It used to be, maybe like 40 years ago, 30 years ago, that there was lots of venues, and a jazz musician like me could go out and play on a very regular basis and kind of cut his teeth in all these venues and actually get paid decent money. But that doesn't exist anymore. People still are listening to music, though. They're listening on venues like YouTube. And for an artist, jazz artists, we kind of have to make that shift. We have all these older artists who lived in that era where there were all these venues and people did go to see live music, and there wasn't all this, media competition, with the internet and everything. And we just have to accept that that doesn't exist anymore. The biggest venue now for listening to music like mine is YouTube, and I even get paid some. I play a song and I have like 100 to 1,000 to 2,000 people listen to it, and that's fantastic. And I can do that every day. And I can cut my teeth. I can get feedback on my playing from other professional Gypsy Jazz guitarists to make me a better player. So it's really a fantastic thing when you think about it. It's still hard to get people to come to a live concert, and it's hard to accept that Miley Cyrus will get $1 million in revenue from a concert, and I do a show with Yosho, and it's hard to get 100 people out. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to be like a whiner, because my band, Swing Gitem, is doing really well. We get hired, for really top money and become a national act. But those are all for private shows, like charity fundraisers and things like that, corporate parties. And it's a big difference between, we may get paid $5,000 to do a corporate party, but I'd rather, get paid $50 to do a show for a live audience who are actually listening to the music intently. And when Yosho came out last time, we did have 4 shows that were very well attended, so the audience is building. But the amount of work it took to get those 4 shows, full compared to, a pop artist who, again, dances around in their underwear and gets, 1,000 people at their show. It's just, it's kind of ridiculous. So I'm going to start doing daily performances on YouTube. So please listen, please comment, please help me to become a better musician if you're a musician yourself. I appreciate the feedback. We'll see how it goes.